Welcome back, kids. I hope you enjoyed your short break. Now let's get back to our studies. Okay, so first we will start with English literature, and in that we will do chapter number 6. And the name of the chapter is A Boy Made of Wood. Okay, so first we will do a small activity which is given in the book. So let's start. So class, this is your chapter number 6, A Boy Made of Wood. Okay, so let's do this exercise. The pictures show 4 different kinds of puppets. Now what is puppets? See class, puppets are a model of a person or a animal, okay, which are controlled by a person. Okay, some puppets are attached to a string like this. Okay, they are controlled by a string, or some are controlled by the arms or the fingers. Okay, write the names of the puppets in the blanks. Work in pairs. So class, you have to do this exercise. Okay, here they have given you the option: arm puppet, hand puppet, curtain puppet and finger puppet. Now you have to identify which is arm puppet and which is hand puppet, which one is curtain puppet and which one is finger puppet. Class, see what are these? These are your fingers. So these are what type of puppets? These are finger puppets. Okay, because the puppets are controlled by the fingers over here. Okay, and now this one. This is your arms puppet, because here you can see this puppet, it is controlled by the arm. Okay, now here these puppets, you can see over here, they are non-living thing. Okay, they cannot breathe. They are non-living thing. Okay, now do the rest of the exercise also. So class will start reading the chapter A Boy Made of Wood. Okay, come to the page number 69. So let's go to the first line. Let's read about a wooden puppet named Pinocchio who turns into a real boy. So this chapter is about a Pinocchio, a boy named Pinocchio, who is a wooden puppet, who is a boy, but he is made up of wood. Okay. Now first paragraph. A long time ago, there was a clock maker named Geppetto. Okay, so there was a clock maker, and the name of the clock maker was Geppetto. Okay, so you can see this person here, he is Geppetto. He lived all alone, so he had no one with him, and he used to live alone in his house. Every time he heard the clocks go tick tock tick, he felt happy. So Geppetto, he used to feel happy when the clocks go tick tock tick. But often when he was alone, he longed for a child. But Geppetto, when he used to feel alone, he used to wish that he could have a boy. Okay, he always wanted to have his own child. If only I had a son to call my own, he used to think. So he used to think most of the time that if only he had a son to call. One day, Geppetto had an idea. He made a puppet out of wood. He even staged smart clothes and a cap for it. So what happened? Geppetto, he made a puppet. He made a boy out of wood. Okay, and he even made clothes and a cap for that boy. This is my child. I will call him Pinocchio. So Geppetto named that wooden puppet Pinocchio. Said Geppetto. That night, Geppetto went to bed with Pinocchio by his side. So on that day when Geppetto made that wooden puppet or Pinocchio, he made him sleep by his side like his own child. Okay. A big star was shining in the sky. Geppetto gazed at the star and said, "If I could make a wish, I would ask for my own son, a real son." So at that night, what happened? A big star was shining in the sky. Okay, and Geppetto, he was gazing at that star, means he was continuously looking at that star, and he said that if he could make a wish, he would ask for a real child. He would ask for a real son. Okay, a real son means a person who can breathe. Okay, because right now Pinocchio is made up of wood. It is a non-living thing. It cannot breathe. But Geppetto, he was want to have a real child, his own child. Okay, means a living person who can breathe. Okay, so he wanted to have a real child of his own. Now come to the next page. As soon as Geppetto fell asleep, the star floated into his bedroom. So when Geppetto fell asleep, a star moved into the room. Okay, it turned into a blue fairy, and that star turned into a blue fairy. "Little puppet," she said to Pinocchio. And that blue fairy, she said to Pinocchio, "Little puppet, tomorrow you will walk and talk like a real boy." Means the coming morning you are going to walk and talk like a real person, like a real boy who can breathe, who can move, who can talk to the other person. She tapped Pinocchio's head with her wand, magic wand, okay, which has a star over here. Okay, so she tapped her like this, tick tick. Okay, you can see the wand over here also. She is holding a wand. Okay, magic wand in which there is a star, small shiny tiny star. Pinocchio's eyes opened. Okay, and when she tapped like this, his eyes opened. He looked at the blue fairy in disbelief. So he was surprised to see the blue fairy. The fairy smiled at him, turned and went out of the window. So after that, the blue fairy went out of the window. The next morning, when Geppetto woke up, Pinocchio was not in bed. So Pinocchio was sleeping with whom? He was sleeping with Geppetto. Okay, when Geppetto woke up, he saw that Pinocchio was not there. Okay, he was not in his bed. "Where has the puppet vanished?" wondered the old man. Okay, so Geppetto thought that where did it vanish? Where did it go? Okay, because according to Geppetto, it was a wooden puppet which cannot move. Okay, so he was thinking, where did it go? He looked around and saw Pinocchio standing next to the window. And when he looked around, he saw that Pinocchio was standing by the window. As their eyes met, Pinocchio shouted in joy, "Father, here I am, your son." When Geppetto's and Pinocchio's eyes met, Pinocchio, he shouted with happiness and he called Geppetto his father. Okay. Geppetto was both shocked and happy. So Geppetto was shocked. Why? Because last night he was made up of wood and now he is a living person, a living boy who is talking to him and he is calling him his father. So this is a miracle. So Geppetto thought that, wow, what a wonderful thing happened, and it's like a magic. Okay, he said to himself. he ran and hugged Pinocchio. So he was very happy. Why? Because he always wanted to have his own child, and now as Pinocchio is a living boy now, he can walk and talk, and also Pinocchio called him his father. So now Pinocchio is Geppetto's real son. So he ran, Geppetto, he ran and he hugged him tightly. Okay. So class, I hope you have understood this chapter. So class, here are few word meanings in your chapter which you have to do. Now class, I want you to underline the difficult word. The first one is alone. Second one is longed. Then idea. Staged. Gazed. Okay. Next page. Floated. Tomorrow. Disbelief. Puppet. And the last one is hugged. Okay, so you have to do these difficult words in your notebook. So class, please do your assignments properly and neatly, and please submit it on time. And also please check the Padhe Bharat regularly for the instructions and for the homework, so that you can do it on time. In case of any doubts or any queries, you can mail me. Okay, and take care and thank you.